What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. My name is Myles out of Dallas, Texas, and I'm currently in Elkhart, Indiana, where I'm at this RV open house where every single manufacturer has all of their brand new 2023 floor plans on display. And this here is the brand new 2023 Keystone Fuzion 421 that has an amazing kitchen setup for a toy hauler. And they did this new bar in the back of the garage that it's a standing bar that you have bar stools that you can sit at or you can stand around that makes into a bed. It is the craziest thing. They got rid of the Happy Jack system. Now this is just an option on Fuzion. So this is not like standard Fuzion equipment, but you can get rid of the Happy Jack bed and have this sliding bar that you literally can push out onto the patio. I'm gonna go show you what I mean. Let's go. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I'm super excited that you're here. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy. And if you do get something out of this video, consider hitting the like button down below and definitely hit that subscribe button as I upload new videos almost every single day of the week throughout the entire year and show a lot of never before seen RVs. So hit that subscribe button. And then if you didn't know, I am in a sales position, so I do not get paid by my company or by any manufacturers to make these videos. I do these on my own time in hopes of finding somebody like you that might be interested in purchasing this RV, and I would love to be a part of making that experience a memorable one for you. So you can go down to the first link down below in the description if you are interested in purchasing this RV, and you can leave me your contact information through that link there so that I can get in touch with you and helping you purchase this RV. That's all I got for y'all. Let's get into the video. I'm really excited to announce that we now have 100% Spanish-speaking RV tours online. Thanks to my father-in-law who now works with me, we've been making videos that are 100% in Spanish on his YouTube page. There's links down below in the description of this video to find those, or you can just search RVs con Luis and you will be able to find those pages there. He is also in a sales position, so if you or a family member speaks Spanish and would rather work with him, he is also here to help as well in regards to purchasing your RV. And if you or a family member would like to see tours of these RVs in Spanish, you now have access to those. So search RVs con Luis, go watch his videos there and subscribe to his channel. All right, y'all, so this is the brand new 2023 Keystone Fuzion 421. I am very excited about this model here. I think a lot of people are really gonna love this floor plan. We're gonna come right over to the floor plan layout here real quick, where you can see you have this U-shaped kitchen here with 3 bar stools here as well, or actually that might be a little different than what's inside. We'll go see in just a second. But you see that layout there, king bed up front, washer dryer prep side by side up in the front so it doesn't take up garage space. 13-foot garage, and then you see all your specs along here. 16,000 pounds unloaded, almost 4,000 pound cargo carrying capacity, 45 feet long, so it is huge. And then you have the tire pressure monitoring system with display on all wheels, including the spare tire. So even the spare tire has the tire pressure monitoring system built in. And then they have the patent pending convertible garage bar, which we're gonna see when we go inside here. We'll actually work from the back forward on this. So first thing I want to point out with the Fuzion, I actually like when they have the patio door up so I can show that little pull strap right there. You pull that and you can actually open your patio or ramp door, whatever you're using it for, from the inside of the toy hauler. Think about things, maybe you put this up at night when you're going to sleep, wake up in the morning and you want to just open it without having to go outside. You can just pull that pull strap and it'll drop right down. And it is a zero gravity door with these right here to help assist it. So even if you open it from inside, you can just kind of let it open on its own and it's not going to do any damage to anything. But you can also grab that strap right there, this cable, you can grab that to kind of ease it down as it's going down. And you can also close it from inside the garage. So same thing in reverse, you put this patio set in and then you just grab that steel cable, you pull it up, that's going to cause this to start going up, and then you can just slam it shut from inside the RV there because it's a latch that latches there. Now most toy haulers, they just have the latches on the outside of the door here that you have to come out and manually move to open and close the ramp door or patio on a toy hauler. Fuzion, you have that strap there so you can do it from inside or outside the RV with an electric key right there that would do the same thing with the latch. Let me get up on it. Another nice thing about Fuzion, you do have the legs down here for your patio, so you can disconnect that cable that was right there, have your step up on your camp side into the patio instead of off the rear side here, because if you had your steps here, I mean, that's going to take the length of this to back here, so you have to be more cautious of your length when you have rear steps going up into a patio versus right here. So you have the legs there, can disconnect those steel cables because the legs will support this, and then you do have a leveler here so you can see this patio is currently perfectly level. Coming back, or actually a couple other things, sorry, 2 LED lights up here, backup camera and awning over the patio. Another awning here, again, LED light there, and then Fuzion will also have another LED light strip in the arm of the awning, so when you extend it out, that light will shine back towards your toy hauler. Love that they do this storage space out here where you do have power in here as well. So you have your outlets up in here. That looks like a USB port there as well. So you have power out here. You have this storage space, can put your tools and things like that. And they do this out here instead of in the garage. So if you're, if the tires of whatever you have back here is covering the door to get in there and you need tools to unlatch stuff or whatever it may be, you can just leave them out here. Plus you have campsite access to that port there with outlets. Coming this way, you have the Goodyear Endurance American-made tires with the MORryde CRE 3000 suspension system. You can see you have your rubber bushings in here that are gonna absorb a lot of that shock. And then this has 3 inches of travel on it with that MORryde CRE 3000 suspension system. Again, with the Goodyear Endurance American-made tires. So a good tire, the tire that pretty much everybody upgrades their RV to if it doesn't come with those. Coming to this side, a couple new things here as well. First of all, you have the Wet Sounds, I believe is what the brand is for these speakers here. I've heard those are really good. Haven't heard much about them, but have heard that those are a good speaker there. Then you have this little 12-volt refrigerator here that we've seen on a few different models that slides out right here. It kind of looks like a safe almost, so it's kind of cool. But you have that refrigerator down in there. And then mount for a TV right here, so you can put a TV in this space with your outlet here as well. You have your different solar options here, which we'll talk more about this when we get up into the front, but you can see what your different solar options are and what they will do here on this display there. You can kind of pause the video and read that there if you'd like. And then you have, again, your awning here that goes from here all the way over the slide, all the way to there where your entry door is at. Pass-through storage up front. You have your storage area through here. This does have the touchscreen in command system here, so all your wiring for that system is all back behind here, all color coordinated and labeled back behind there. So Keystone does all color coordinated wiring. Believe it or not, there are RVs out there that just have all solid white wiring or something along those lines, but Keystone has every single individual label colored and labeled. You have your solar charge controller panel prep here. So if you wanted to add an additional solar charge controller, you have prep for that. You already have prep to add an AC inverter. So if you wanted to run an AC off of an inverter, you have prep for that. You have your 30 amp solar charge controller back here. So that is going to be working with your solar panels to keep your batteries charged. Lots of information you can download with their app as well. That's going to tell you exactly how much energy your solar panels are drawing in, how long till your batteries are charged, things like that. Have your inverter there, and then your battery disconnect switch right here to kill all the power to your battery without having to go inside and turn everything off. And you also have your solar disconnect switch there, so you can kill the power from your solar panels to your battery in a situation where you may need to do that. Solid slam latch doors, outlet out here as well. Open this up, you have your 200 amp hour lithium Dragonfly batteries that are now standard for every single Keystone RV for 2023. So coming with the 2 lithium batteries. And then you have your storage up front here. This is nice and framed out here. I wish there wasn't so much stuff in here, but you have like a really nice kind of hard plastic material. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it is finished out much nicer than last year's kind of carpet finish that they did in here. And then this is where if you wanted to add a bigger battery bank to this RV, batteries can be added into this compartment is what I'm hearing so far. So that's gonna be great to be able to expand upon that in more capacity. You have your 5,500 watt Onan generator and your propane bottles. So with the generator alone, you'll be able to run everything on this RV off that 5,500 watt Onan generator, and that will have 30 gallons of fuel capacity there as well. Coming along, or actually let's go to the front cap. Don't want to skip over that. Front cap on your Fuzion, you have these blue lights here, and then you have your full fiberglass front cap, almost said front cap with the chrome decal up there. Fuzion does have full body paint options as well, which you've seen in some of my other videos. This one is in their standard decal package. Pivoting Kurt Rotaflex pin box here. So this is gonna pivot back and forth. You have your rubber bushing here that's gonna absorb a lot of that chucking. As you brake and accelerate, it's going to absorb that there in that pin box as well. Cable driven slide outs on your slide. So this is going to push and pull at all four corners evenly and is going to make sure that slide goes in and out evenly each time. Really solid underneath your slide box. Auto leveling controls here, plug for another solar panel here if you want to add another solar panel. And here you have your hydraulic fluid for your hydraulic auto leveling and your water connections all through here. Really simple and easy, make it super condensed back in here. Spot for hot and cold outdoor shower, have your light there as well, and your transfer switch. So this is gonna be, if you're going from like running off your generator to plugging in your RV, it's gonna automatically switch that over. Also, this is pretty cool too. I've seen this in every RV pretty much, where this is Furion's new flat power cord. So it's not round, it's, I think, still probably about the same weight, but it's flat now. So I don't know if this is gonna be coming with RVs or if they just have these on display to kind of show people, but that's kind of cool there. I like how that's flat and it makes it much easier to store. It doesn't take up as much space. Have your exhaust for your generator down here. Tankless on-demand water heater, so you can take pretty much as long of a hot shower as you want. And then you have, again, your specs here on everything. You can see the cargo carrying capacity on this one is right at 4,000 pounds. So that's pretty dang good there. Coming back along this way, you do have a drain valve right here, all coming to one spot in this Fuzion. So I think everything comes to this one spot, I believe. We'll see when we go to the back. But black and gray tanks all come into that one dump valve location. I can't remember if I talked about underneath the RV. I don't think I did. So forgive me if I did already, but you have your tire pressure monitoring system in the spare tire as well. Fully enclosed underbelly, all your water tanks and water lines sit above the insulation. And then you do have your water tanks and water lines sitting in the same cavity as the ducting for the furnace. So you will be getting heat to that cavity to keep your water tanks and water lines from freezing when you have that furnace on. And then you also have 12-volt heat pads for all of your water tanks as well. So those 12-volt heat pads are going to be an electric heat source where if you're towing your RV down the road and you have water in the tanks, you can also keep those warm with that as well and prevent them from freezing. 60 gallons of fuel capacity here. A lot of times this is locked, and of course it is, but you have both your 30-gallon tank here, 30-gallon tank here, and your fuel pump in the middle. All that's enclosed there, so it's not open and exposed. And that's gonna give you 30 gallons for the generator, 30 gallons for your fuel pump that you can use for your toys, or you can pump from this tank directly back into your generator tank and have 60 gallons of generator fuel capacity there. Your ladder here, this is going to come off the wall there. And then when you go up on the roof, there's 3 ACs up there and then your 400-watt solar system that is going to have two 220-watt solar panels. So really it's 440 watts of solar up on the roof. And then they do have another plug up there to plug in more solar panels, which is something I haven't seen any other manufacturer doing, where you have a second plug to add more solar panels already wired into everything from the manufacturer. And that's on pretty much every Keystone RV out here that I've seen. Now, one other thing I want to show here, because this model is displaying next to us what the 600i solar system would look like, where this has the 600-watt system and they put the battery up front. So this has this 270 amp hour, I think it's the Dragonfly, I think they call it the Game Changer battery, I'm not sure. But this here is kind of what this setup would look like. I think it's all bolted in place there. And you have all your solar stuff back behind here. Looks really clean and concise. And then you have your big 120 amp solar charge controller on this one. So this is showing what this space can do if you want to expand upon solar systems and whatnot and have this area back here designated for battery bank. Because I think on this one, yeah, see, no batteries in here. It just has that big oversized battery up front here. So that is something that you have on there as well. Because yeah, you can see this one has the 600i system. This one here is a Fuzion 428. We've seen videos of this already. Really cool open space in this toy hauler. One of my favorites for sure, but not gonna make a video of that one because I made a video of that one within the last 6 months or so, I believe. Okay, that is everything on the outside. We need to get inside. So let's go through these steps here. You have the solid steps coming up into here. Nice wide entry step as well. Very wide step compared to a lot of other brands. And as soon as you come in, look at this kitchen. It is absolutely incredible. You have your 2 bar stools here. So I think when they showed the floor plan layout, they changed that a little bit since then to have those 2 bar stools there. And who knows, a lot of these are still like works in progress, so it could change a little bit here or there. But you have the U-shaped kitchen in here, lots of kitchen space. And then your view, like if you're standing at the sink here and you look to your left, you have a view of the TV. Looks great, view of all your entertainment space. Huge countertop space here. I mean, this is as long as the length of my arm just about. So that's like 3-4 feet, whatever it may be. Probably about 3.5. And then you have your window here as well. Pull down blackout shades on your windows. That is just a massive space. Whether it's air fryers, coffee makers, Keurig, whatever it is, tons of room there for that. You have your higher residential refrigerator. So this is like the same refrigerator. You'll see this at Lowe's or Home Depot. I think it's at Lowe's and places like that. But a nice big, about 18 cubic foot residential refrigerator. The only thing it doesn't have is an ice maker on it, but it's a nice big residential. Huge storage space up in there as well. And then all around this area, check this out. Open this up and you have two kind of pull out spaces here. These are just as long as this countertop. So that is huge there. That's probably why they put the pull out shelves here, which I think is just so smart. It just looks like a piece of carpet material there. So love that they did that. Really smooth gliding shelves there as well. And then you have your soft close cabinets on all your cabinet doors. You have storage in here and then storage next to here as well. The glides on here are just buttery smooth. Really impressed with that. Those feel really nice. And then you come into your kitchen area. And again, through here, so much countertop space. Outlet here, outlet there, outlet there. This one is an inverted outlet, so that's going to be running off the inverter there. Power to turn on and off your inverter from inside the RV. Tankless water heater controls right here. And then you have a USB quick charge port there as well. Not an actual tile backsplash. It's pretty risky putting tile inside of an RV. So this is a faux tile backsplash in here that does have framed out pieces there as well. That goes all the way around. Window in the kitchen to let in more natural light. And then let's go through all your storage in here. You have 3 pull-out drawers there that are about that deep. Storage down underneath here with 2 shelves. Underneath your kitchen sink, big storage underneath here. Someone knocked over the trash bin underneath here, but you also have these tables that it's going to come with. Grab these tables. These will go on the ends of the recliners they have a little rod that goes in the hole that I'll show you. So you have a table on each side for the ends of the recliners. You have these wooden sink covers. I don't know who knocked this over, but I definitely didn't look under here before I started filming. You have these 2 sink covers that are wood sink covers that'll cover that and look nice when you put them up there as well. And then you have the pull-out spice rack here. Gosh, I'm really impressed with their glides on these drawers. I mean, it is just so buttery smooth on there. Stainless steel sink, stainless steel faucet. And then you have all your storage up above as well with your shelving. Love the soft close cabinets because I can just kind of fling them shut and know they're going to close on their own. And then you have this that goes back to the back wall there. There and up above the microwave. Convection oven, microwave combo, residential size, and then you have the Suburban 3-burner stove here. Really big 3-burner stove that you have there with the glass cover on it, so you do get the additional countertop space from the glass cover on there. And then the Suburban oven here is really big as well. It's barely smaller than the Insignia 4-burner stove. Now with the Insignia 4-burner, you don't get the added countertop space with that flip down glass cover. So that's a big reason I think to sticking with something like this here. This oven is just slightly smaller than that Insignia one. So still a really big oven in there, lots of room. And then that gives you a storage drawer underneath here as well. While I'm looking at it, central vac system where your hose will hook up there, and you have this flip up kind of dustpan thing there as well. And so there's one here and there hopefully is one in the upper level as well. Now that's just about everything in the kitchen. Let's navigate this way here. Storage all through here, touchscreen control panel that'll link to your phone. So everything this does here, your phone can also do, can control all of this stuff here, including scheduling your AC, seeing the temperature of your RV, things like that. So you have that storage next to here. Fireplace that will put out heat, so that is going to be an electric heat source. Your sound controls all through here. There's 3 different speaker zones. So one out here in the living area, outside, and in the garage. 50-inch screen TV. I believe these are going to be coming with the TCL Roku Smart TV because we got in a 2023 Fusion 430 that had that TCL Smart TV on it with a slimmer bezel than what's on here. So I'm hoping that's going to be consistent with the other 2023 models. Shallow storage up above there, and then kind of similar storage to the other side over here with all this shelving space that you have. Now Fusion used to do their AC in the loft. They must have gone away from that. So you have your loft space up in here, goes back there. You have a light up there as well. And now the AC is up here in the middle. This AC is also going to be ducted to the front AC. You have your blade AC vents up here. So those are going to push air out in a 360-degree motion. And then you'll have an independent third AC in the garage that is not going to cross-contaminate with this AC system so that you don't get any gasoline fumes or anything like that into this space here if you have toys back there like that. Nice big sofa here. This is in their, oh gosh, I'm blanking on Fusion's name for their furniture colors, but wow, I can't remember. I always remember and I just forgot. But anyways, this is their lighter furniture. They have the darker furniture option as well. This one has definitely been the favorite, and then Fusion has the flip down center console here that a lot of other brands do not, with the flip down or flip up, sorry, outlet there, USB ports, cup holders, and then this flips right back up, and all three of these will recline. So you can see even when you pull that one up, your middle part does recline and lay all the way back flat. So if you recline and lay all these back at the same time, you have a pretty big hangout space there. Oh, and you kind of gotta, it's a little bit tricky getting these back up. There you go. Sometimes you gotta use your hand to pull it back there as well. You do have heat and massage on your end tables, and then this is a little spot where you can put that table there that will swivel out over this seat there as well. And you have your nice LED lighting underneath the sofa. Bar stools here that's gonna come with, these should have flip up storage underneath there. They sure do. Whether or not this will be for sure what bar stools these will come with when they start sending them out to lots is yet to be determined, but we will see. Big windows here on this side. You have your pull down blackout shades, and you do have the valances that go all the way down the window. So you can see the extra light that comes out through the side of a pull down blackout shade. That blocks that out so you don't see that, and it really truly blacks out this space. And that's pretty much everything in here. Max Air vent fan above the kitchen as well. So you have that Max Air vent fan, speaker up in the ceiling, light fixtures up here, and that's pretty much it. Oh, also your slide out boxes, you can see they push those all the way to the ceiling. So that is a huge slide out box that you have over there to really maximize that space. Let's go back into here. So, oh, and actually, here's your thermostat there as well. I don't remember if I was showing the temperature in here, but I just realized these little things, these are your thermostats if you didn't know. So that's what's monitoring the temperature in your RV. All right, first thing before we walk back here, I want to talk about how this here with these thick rubber gaskets that are on, I don't know if this is actually called a gasket, whatever it's called, but really thick there, plus the glass door. I demonstrate this in person better, but because I can have the people standing on the other side. That's gonna block out most of your sound coming from the garage to give you more separation between the garage and out here, especially if you have kids. And then check this thing out. This is their rolling bar. So this here actually converts into a bed and goes into this Happy Jack system. How it does that, I still do not know exactly. It looks like you have latches right here that are gonna drop the bed pieces down, and then somehow it goes into this system. I have not had somebody actually demonstrate this to me yet because it's been so busy out here at this event. And then it's gonna have these two bar stools here as well. So this is not a standard thing on a Fusion toy hauler. This is something that is an option, and then Fusion is working on a patent for this. So that will be pretty cool if they're able to get that. So this is a 13-foot garage back here. You can see the amount of space this takes up. This gives you a hangout space here to just sit around and hang out, have your bar top. It's a metal countertop there, so really, you know, durable and rigid. What's the word I was looking for? Rigid will work, I guess. That feels like that's metal there as well. You got the chrome Fusion sticker on there. And then this should, yeah, it just rolls. So it's on wheels, and you can roll it back and forth. Then up here you have your TV. It does swivel down, so if you're hanging out here, you don't have to stretch your neck up to look there. You can actually have it sit right about here, and you can see it. Everybody always asks what this is when they come and look at a Fusion because they're usually closed and they've never seen something like this before. You have your ladder storage up in here, so they give you a designated space for ladder storage. A lot of brands actually that I was looking at too that still do not have the flip down TV. So your TV is gonna be set in place there in a lot of other brands. Have your wet sounds, speakers up here, storage space up here as well. Controls for your awning, bed lift, and lights all up in here. Half bath back here, you do have a porcelain toilet. Should have a soft closed toilet seat as well. Yep, and then you have a window here to vent out stuff. And then you do have even a max air vent fan back here in this bathroom as well. So a more quality vent fan back here, even in the half bath. 38 tie down points in your welded to the frame tie down system. So they have this ladder tie down system. Definitely one of the best, if not the best tie down system in a toy hauler, with it being welded to the frame. Your toys are not going anywhere. You'll see a lot of toy haulers with tie downs that are screwed to the frame. If I remember to put it on the screen, you'll see with this graphic here, these are pictures from a Facebook group of somebody that had a toy hauler with the tie downs screwed into the floor, where it was those D-rings that are screwed into the floor, ripped out, and their Harleys fell on top of each other. So this is something that's pretty important, having these tie downs welded to the frame to make sure that doesn't happen. And this gives you 38 tie down points in this garage, so you're not struggling to get straps to reach to the right point and stuff like that. Now let's go out this way to this other Fuzion, because this other Fuzion also has the bar setup in it. However, this other Fuzion has it up in the bed position, so we can see kind of what that looks like on this one, where how they do this exactly, I still don't know. When I actually get one in stock, I can play around with it and figure it out. But you can see here, that is your same exact bar there that is up in the bed position there. So, and then this will come down, I think. Yeah, they have them both coming down together. So this is how your beds will go up and down here. Well, this is how your system goes up and down with this little switch right here. Honestly, I'm gonna need one of these Fuzion reps to come train me a little bit on how exactly we're getting these bed systems to work and things like that. It looks like, gosh, honestly, I really don't know, y'all. I'm gonna have to get some training on that. But just know, this is a bed underneath here that goes all the way across. You can see the cushions right there for the bed. So you have two full-size beds there, and then with your Fuzions, you can see they store the bar stools up underneath your cushion there for that top bunk. So wish I had more information on how to do these. I'm just really flying around out here trying to film everything, so I don't have time to go kind of grab people and have them demonstrate how to do all this stuff, unfortunately, because I have other RVs that I have to get to filming. But just know that that is kind of how this works here. And then when I actually get one in stock, hopefully we'll have further information then and can show more about how exactly this works here. You have your, I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is something that's gonna come with a Fuzion or what, but this looks like has a speaker system built in here with the Wet Sounds audio. I don't know if this is something coming with a Fuzion as well, but that is really cool. It has like this foam padding on here. It's a really thick cooler there. So maybe that's something that comes as part of this package. I don't know. That's pretty much everything up here. Let's go up to the bedroom and bathroom real quick and wrap this video up. Coming up the steps here, you have your bathroom in here. Now this is the only thing in toy haulers that leaves a little to be desired. Your bathroom space in here, pretty minimal, nothing too crazy going on. You do have your vent fan up there as well. Interesting, they do the bigger max air fan in here and then the smaller vent fan, or in the half bath, sorry, and then the smaller vent fan in here. I guess that is a bigger space in the other bathroom, but I don't know why they can't just do that in this one as well. Open that up, and then you have your floor sweep there as well. Porcelain foot flush toilet is going to have the soft closed toilet seat as well. And then your shower here. Ceiling height in here is probably about 6'4" or so. And then step up into here. And I would say your ceiling height into here is maybe like 6'3". It's like 6'3", 6'4", and then you have another couple inches in here. So if you're 6'3", 6'4", you'll be all right. If you're any taller, this is gonna feel a little claustrophobic. Move that up and down, and then this sits right at about where my eyes are at. So I would have to duck down just a little bit to get underneath that there, or lift it up out of here. But that is a fiberglass one-piece shower, molded in seat there. No seams anywhere in the shower, and then a stainless steel shower head there that you can move around. All right, coming to the bedroom, you have a king-size bed. And then one really nice thing about the Fuzion as well is they do washer dryer connections in your closet here. You also get a TV equipped in the bedroom, so it comes with that TV. pull down blackout shade. And the way the washer dryer works in here, very well thought out, where you have your east to west, or not east to west facing king bed, but you have side by side washer and dryer that you can put in here. So doesn't take up garage space, especially since you only have a 13-foot garage. You can have it in here and you can still keep the shelf and have the clothing rod with that side by side washer dryer. You also have your Jensen TV there as well. And that's everything there. Slide this across, you have more wardrobe storage all through this area. And then down by the side of your bed, you have outlets, or sorry, USB ports down here. Are there outlets on this side? Huh. Curiously, there are no outlets that I'm seeing over here. So just the USB ports over there, I suppose. Storage underneath the bed. Would like to see an outlet over on this side somewhere, but do not see one currently. You do have an outlet on this side of the bed and USB ports down there. So I guess outlet just on this side of the bed there. AC in here as well. Your blade AC vents up here. And then your 2 pull-out storage drawers. And that is pretty much everything, y'all. So very curious to hear your thoughts of this new Fuzion toy hauler floor plan. Definitely curious what you think about that bar setup out in the garage as well. Let me know down below in the comments. All right, y'all, that's all I got for you. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button down below and definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you are interested in this RV, keep in mind I am in a sales position, so I would love to personally help you out in assisting you with making this RV yours. It is a 2023 model, so I don't know exactly when we'll have them available. However, if you go down to the link down below in the description, the first link in there will have my RV inquiry my RV inquiry page, where you can leave me your contact information, select the Mesquite location, that is where I am located at. And when you select that Mesquite location there, that will send your information directly into my inbox, and I'll get in touch with you as soon as I can and get you purchasing information for this RV. And then if you want, you could be one of the first people in the country to get one of these, because you can put a deposit on it. If you put a deposit on it, that'll also speed up the process of getting one in. And then we can basically get you first right of refusal when that one comes in to get that RV. So if you are interested in this RV, go down to that link down below in the description. Would love to help you out and be a part of your purchasing process. And that's all I got for y'all. Until next time, I'll see you out camping.